What's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Headshot. Thank you guys for joining us. Right now you're looking at a blank table, but it will not be blank for long, I promise you, because today we're talking about the top 5 carry guns under $300. Now here's the deal. Some of these guns you've seen maybe in our $400 best carry gun video, but with polymer striker fire guns, what's interesting is that, you know, most of the time guns go up in value, but these guns are always pumping out new models and all that kind of stuff. So they will drop the pricing to then make room for the new ones, or try to sell as many of those original models as they can before the new ones come out. You know, it's a trend that you see all the time with these types of guns, and we can take advantage of that. So some of these guns you've seen, some of them you haven't, and in my opinion, these are the best top 5 carry guns that we have personal experience with under $300. Remember, this isn't all the guns. If you disagree with my list completely, or you just want to leave us a comment, tell us how much you love the list, either way, use the comment box below and leave us a comment. And if you don't see your name at the end of the video, or if you haven't checked out our new Patreon, you want to support the channel, maybe you didn't like the tiers before, check out the new tiers on Patreon, because we have made it way more personal and I think way better for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. This one is going to be a newbie, to us anyways, the Taurus G2C. And if you're thinking, why do you have a Taurus as one of the best carry guns? Well, there's quite a few reasons. First of all, the G2C specifically is pretty reliable. A lot of people have had great luck with this gun. We had great luck with it. And it's just one of those guns, man, for under 300 bucks, even under $200 sometimes. You really cannot go wrong with this gun. A lot of great features. I actually do really like the sights a lot. The sight picture, they're kind of low to the gun, but the gun points naturally, and I really like the sights, to be honest with you. You have a great grip texturing here. It's not all over the grip like most guns are, but just in those spots where you really need it. So whenever you're gripping the gun, it feels really good. It feels really good in the hand, and that's one thing that I do like. 12 round capacity. It comes with 2 magazines, which is nice. And this is going to be on the bigger end of things when it comes to carry guns. I think it's 22 ounces unloaded, 9mm, of course. If you're somebody that has to have a safety on your gun, this might be your ticket, because it's got a bunch of them. Manual safety. It's got the loaded chamber indicator. It's got the dingus on the trigger. This thing is loaded with safety. So if you like that kind of thing. One cool thing about this gun, though, is it's a single action trigger, striker fire trigger, but it's got restrike capabilities. So if you pull the trigger and it doesn't go bang, let it reset, pull the trigger again to get the round to go off, which is really nice. Nice deep cut serrations right there in the rear. They're angled forward a little bit. You get a really nice bite into the gun whenever you charge the gun up. All right, like I said, we ran a couple hundred rounds through this gun, and we still have more to run through it. And this gun has been nothing short but awesome. A little bit heavy for concealed carry, but like I said, if you are on a budget, which a lot of people are, let's be honest, not everybody can afford a $500-600 Glock or anything like that. You know, a lot of people just can't do it, and this is going to be a good option. All right, so, and by the way, it's made in the USA. So maybe that's why the quality control on this gun is a little bit better. So there you go. What about number 4? We're bringing in the small guns now. The LCP2 from Ruger. All right, this gun typically can be found for $200. All right, the original LCP can be found for even less than that, but this one to me is a better gun. What they've done with the grip texturing here is it's very similar. You'll notice a lot of companies are doing this grip texturing now, because it's just awesome. You know, it keeps the gun locked in your hand, and when you're talking about the smaller guns, you're going to appreciate that a lot more. So nice grip texturing here. It does come with another base plate here. All right, so if you're not doing pocket carry or anything like that, you can actually get a pinky on the gun. It is a very small gun, but again, concealed carry, it's going to disappear on you, essentially. I mean, really. 6 rounds in the magazine. It only comes with 1. I know that kind of sucks, but 6-round magazine of 380, and this gun is just awesome. Front and rear slide serrations, they're not the best in the world, guys, but they get the job done, and it's got a slide lock on it, which is nice this time. All right, The slide is not too hard to pull back. What you'll notice on a lot of these smaller guns is the springs are so stiff in them that it's really hard to rack the slide, but not on this gun. Very minimal all the way around. You can see your sights. They're serrated to, you know, the anti-glare serrations there, but you're not, this is up close, guys. This is protect your life, and, you know, somebody's up on you, okay? You can see other side of the gun, pretty clean. Great pocket gun, and I do carry this gun in the pocket from time to time because it is just that small, and when you need something like this is a great option to have. Updated trigger on this thing too. What they did from the original LCP, this is just so much better. The original one was long. This one does still have a hammer. You can tell back here, you can kind of see it when I pull the trigger. Well, you got to charge the gun again, Hig. See the little hammer back there? Alright, but they made it almost like a single action trigger. Disappears on you. Great price. If you need something like seriously small, the LCP2 is going to be a great option. Alright, number 3. I don't have number 3, unfortunately, but the LC9S Pro still is making our top 5 list because the gun is fantastic. Specifically the Pro. You can go with the LC9S, but that gun, it has the manual safety. It also has the magazine disconnect, which I'm not a fan of. The Pro removes the safety or you know, the manual safety, and also it can fire without a magazine, which is great. Great trigger on the gun, really good side serrations, and most of the time you can find the LC9S for anywhere from $200 to $250. Multiple color options. Feels good in the hand. It does come with one 7-round magazine. You can also get the 9-round extended mags for those as well if you want to do that. But the LC9S Pro, man, is just made in the USA, made by Ruger, just like the LCP2. And it is bigger, all right? It's about the size of the gun I'm about to show you in a minute. But it's light. I think it's like 17 to 18 ounces unloaded. Just an awesome gun. Love the LC9S Pro. And that's why it continues to make our list when we're talking about budget concealed carry guns. All right, so like I mentioned, the gun at the number 2 spot is very similar in size, so I'll give you an idea what that looks like. The M&P9 Shield. This is the original Shield. Keep in mind, if you go with the M2.0 Shield, that one is going to be a little bit more, all right? About $100 or so, depending on where you shop. These prices vary, but typically you're going to find the Shields anywhere from $250 to right at $300 bucks, all right? And man, this gun has been out for quite a while. I mean, several years now, and it still is up there with our favorite concealed carry guns. Not only is it made in the USA, made by Smith & Wesson, you get so many features. You have these fish scale style serrations, which are different than anything else you're really going to see on any other gun. But man, they're close together, and they do a great job charging the gun up. All right. The new ones, they have the side serrations, the small ones in the front, but this one right here, decent trigger in it. All right. You may want to upgrade the trigger at some time in the original Shields. But this gun basically started Smith & Wesson's move towards a better striker fire trigger because the original M&Ps were sloppy. They just did not have good triggers. This gun kind of set it off. Melanite finishing, stainless steel sliding barrel. The components on this gun are great. You know, the grip texturing on the original one, not such a big fan of, but there's things you can do to easily fix that. Like I said, made in the USA. Very thin. Now, if you compare this gun, which is a 7-round capacity with an 8-round extended that comes with the gun, by the way. If you compare this gun to the Taurus G2C, you can see it is a little bit thinner than this gun. All right. Compared to something like the LCP2 maybe. The LCP2 is just very small, but even then, you have a nice, thin, shootable gun too, which is nice. Get my hand on the grip there. I have smaller hands too, and I can almost get all of my fingers on there. My pinky, half of it's kind of sticking off there, but you can get them with or without the safety, which is nice, and then a nice usable set of metal sights. All right. Really like the sights on this gun. You can get them with night sights. You can get the performance center shield. Blah blah blah. That's gonna you know, it's gonna drive up the cost a little bit, but you have options with this gun. Loaded chamber indicator. so many awesome things on this gun. We've done reviews on all of these guns, so if you want to know more in depth about these guns, just check out our channel, man. We got videos on all of these. All right, and then coming in to take the #1 spot once again is the Walther PPS M2. Guys, this gun recently dropped in price, which makes me think they have some kind of a new model maybe coming out or something. I don't know, but just saying, anywhere from $269 to $300. Again, I share these deals all the time on Facebook. I know you got a Facebook. Just come over, follow us, man. I will hook you guys up and share some awesome deals. But this gun recently dropped, and I'm telling you, man, this is such an awesome gun. Front and rear slide serrations. They're really wide, kind of like the Taurus there, but they give you a great bite in the hand, which I really like. All right, very easy to manipulate this gun too. All right, sights, you have those big dots. So compared to something like the Shield, where the dots are, you know, quite a bit smaller, you really pick up the bigger dots on the Walther PPS a lot better, in my opinion. You have a striker indicator right there, so it lets you know whenever you pull into trigger, and whenever it drops, it's going to release that striker. Other side of the gun is clean. It comes with, this is one of the downsides of the guns, it comes with a standard 6-round capacity magazine and then an extended 7-round. You know, with the 365 and other guns like that coming out, I'm hoping that these guys are working on a 10-round version that will be in this size or maybe even smaller. I don't know. Walther makes awesome handguns, and this one is still up there. You have options with this one too. You can get the original PPS, which had the paddle release if you like that. You can get the night sight version that comes with 3 magazines. This gun is made in Germany, and it is just, man, what a great shooter it is. You have slight finger grooves right here, and the grip texturing on this gun is much like the PPQ. So if you're used to that, it doesn't rub your skin raw when you're carrying inside the waistband, but it keeps the gun locked in your hand when you're shooting at the range, which is a good balance to have there. Overall, man, since they dropped the price on these guns, Walther PPS M2 is just fantastic. Now, if you're asking what kind of holster we use, maybe you're new to the channel or whatever, we carry all these guns in Tolster holsters, all right? We have links down below. There's a bunch of different holster manufacturers out there. If you find one you like, stick with it. That's the one we like. All right, so that is our top 5 guns, carry guns, under $300. If I left something off that you thought should absolutely be on this list, then make sure you leave me a comment down in the comment section below. We will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, hold them down.